I'm going to suggest 12 sessions. This is how much it costs. How do you want to pay for it? I got to think about it. Awesome, John. I understand completely. What do we need to think about? Smile. Shut up. That's the most important thing. Howdy, y'all. It's your favorite trainer with belt buckle. I'm here to help you get hired at Lifetime Fitness. If you haven't read the book, How to Become a Successful Personal Trainer, I'm the author. If you haven't heard, we recently partnered with Lifetime. All 166 gyms now accept the Up Fitness CPT. And we got our first CPT hired at Lifetime in Orange County. We're taking over internationally, helping trainers become qualified. I was at Equinox the other day shooting around, made a couple long jump shots, and this guy came over and said, I was looking for the belt buckle. Is that really you? And I smiled, I chuckled. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you helped me get hired at Equinox. We're changing the fitness industry by creating qualified trainers, and I want you to turn your passion for fitness into a career. Dinosaur textbook certifications don't do that. Think about it for a second. I know you're smart. You read a textbook and you're like, what the heck does that mean? So you go to Reddit, you go to a forum, and you ask a bunch of trainers who don't know what they're talking about, but they have a false set of confidence. And you're learning from them. Shouldn't you be asking fitness professionals with degrees in kinesiology, professors, physical therapists, registered dietitians, doctors, all people who are part of our team? If you haven't listened to our podcast, the Show Up Fitness podcast, we have a lot of interviews with Lifetime, Equinox trainers, dietitians, therapists. We want to help you become successful. So if you want to get hired at Lifetime, you got to get a qualified certification on there. Show Up Fitness CPT is front of the pack. They want our trainers, because as I was talking with the senior executive, they said, we need more trainers who know how to program, anatomy, and understand the business. And that's what we teach at Show Up Fitness, the 3 skills. And I talk about that in my new book, which will be out here very shortly. Trade skills, business skills, people skills. If you want to get hired at Lifetime, 1-page resume. We can help you with that in the platform online. Doesn't matter where you're at. Internationally, we can help you. It needs to be 1 page, to the point. Don't have a bunch of spelling errors. Don't have jobs for less than a year. Make it specific to becoming a trainer. My objective is to become a personal trainer at a high-end gym such as this on Lifetime. I want to implement my skills that are great in nutrition and exercise, helping all bodies become better. I want to improve and grow as an individual. I'm looking to be part of a great community. We have numerous resumes that have helped people get hired at Lifetime. And then the interview process comes. The first one's usually a phone interview. Know your strengths, your weaknesses. We go over a SWIFT analysis. So we'll challenge you to go over things that you can improve, implement, innovate. What are your fears? Where do you see yourself in 3, 6, 12 months? Trajectory. Know everything about the company. 166 gyms. Where do they begin? How can you add value to the company? What separates you from every other textbook trainer? You're qualified. Rehearse this. And then you need to be able to take someone through a hypothetical, practical interview. That's what I'm going to put in here next. And this is Michelle. She got hired at Lifetime. She actually texted me this morning. Just got hired because they're looking for the best. We did a mock interview, went over sales. That's a big thing. They want to see if you're confident. Maybe you can charge $50, $100. No. That was a great workout, right, John? Yeah. Let's sit down and talk about training. So what do you want out of this? Where do you see yourself in 6 months training with me regularly? Get that answer. All right. How many days a week do you want to train? 3. Awesome. I'm going to suggest 12 sessions. This is how much it costs. How do you want to pay for it? I got to think about it. Awesome, John. I understand completely. What do we need to think about? Smile. Shut up. That's the most important thing. We have videos on this. Sales. I need to talk to my significant other. Smile. Totally understand. Let's role play real quick, because what do you think they're going to say? I want to go work with the best trainer in the world and he's really good looking. To get him to smile. Have fun with it. I don't have enough time. What if I were to tell you that by training regularly, you're actually going to save time. You're going to get a promotion at work. You're going to increase your sex drive. You're going to feel better, look better. Does that sound like a waste of time? Tell me more. Ask. Push a little bit, but don't be pushy. What do you mean you don't want to train with me? These are all things that we can help you become successful. Go through the Show Up Fitness CPT online, 2 months. We have in person. That's really where you're going to gain the most experience. 2 months, hands-on, every day. You also got to do the online. We'll get you hired wherever you want to go. That experience in 2 months going through our program online or in person is literally the equivalent of getting 3 years of experience anywhere else. You are getting to the front of the line. You're expediting the process. You are the best when you come through Show Up Fitness, because you get to ask questions to actual fitness professors, professionals who are doing what you want to do. You get to see live videos. We have Equinox and Lifetime roundtable calls every Tuesday at 3 o'clock California time, where you can ask trainers who are there how to succeed. We want to help you become the best, and we want to help you become the best. And it begins by showing up. Have a great day. Howdy, everybody. Here with Michelle. We're going to be going through the practical portion on how to get hired at Lifetime with our recent partnership. We're really excited to help more qualified trainers like her help people become better. So we're going to do a role play here of what it's like to really dive into medical history, ask great questions, and then go through the practical portion by training me with the specific goals that I may have. Here we go.
All right. Let's keep going. Okay, where can I put this?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Should be good.
All right.
And start.
Hi, I'm Michelle. Nice to meet you.
Chris, nice to meet you.
Hi. I am going to be working with you today as your trainer. Before we get going, is there anything that you want to ask me?
No, just excited to go through a workout, and I really want to focus on full body. I have a little bit of low back issues, but besides that, I just want to learn more about working out.
Okay, awesome. So first I want to ask you about your medical history. Is there anything I should know? Any cardiovascular problems, medications?
Nope.
No?
No medications, everything's pretty good. Like I said, a little bit low back issues.
Okay.
Kind of flares up here and there. About 4 years ago, it started from just bending over, picking something up. It hurt, but I'm just kind of cautious of it now. Sometimes I'll feel it, and I don't want to make it worse. I want to get it stronger and do that.
Okay, so besides bending down, is there anything else that bothers you in the gym that you've noticed?
I haven't been to the gym in a long time.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so let's see first off if you can bend and touch your toes.
That's about as far as I can go.
Okay, any pain there?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see, what else? What else? Are there any other injuries, anything else
No,
besides that? Okay. Can I see you raise your hand? Any pain in your shoulders?
No.
No?
No.
All right, so let's get warmed up and let me see how you move a little bit, and we're gonna have fun with it.
Okay.
Okay, so first, let's see a squat. All right, so you got full range of motion, any pain? No?
That's fine.
Okay. How about, so we have overhead is all good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Let's go back into that squat. Okay, and now I'm gonna have you do a half kneel, so like me. I'm gonna have you put your hands out. And is it okay if I press on you?
Sure.
Yeah? All right, so just gonna press, resist, resist, right? I'm gonna press on your back, resist. And keep resisting. All right, and have your hands mimic me. Okay, I'm gonna press against you, resist. I'm gonna go other way, resist. All right, I'm gonna have you stand up. And next I'm gonna have you mimic me, so mirroring. We're gonna go. Good. See any pain? No? Pain? No?
No.
Let's see. Small twist. No pain?
No.
All right, hands up. Little wiggle. Your favorite? All right, moving on. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Warm up. I'm gonna grab my band. We're just gonna do some rows, so I'm gonna have you hold this. Okay, and just do what I do. So you want to drive back through your elbow. Nice. So you got anything else going on today?
Nope, we got a couple more sessions, and then that's about it. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, pretty easy day today then?
Yeah,
Yeah. Good morning.
so far so good.
All right, and one more, and we're gonna switch sides. Okay, how are you feeling so far?
Good.
Yeah?
Mhm.
So when was the last time you got in the gym?
Probably a couple of years. Couldn't really tell you, probably before COVID.
Yeah, I mean, you're in pretty good shape for COVID. No COVID 50.
No COVID 50, yeah.
All right, and we're gonna do one more. Nice, and pause. Now how you give this to me. Okay, is there anything else I missed? Okay, so you say full body, so let's start with chest. When was the last time you did a bench?
Couldn't tell you, a long time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it today.
Okay.
All right. Bench right here. We're going to start with just the bar.
That fine?
We're going to move it in.
Move it in?
Yeah. Yes? Yes. All right. So I'm going to be back here. I'm going to have you come back, mind your head on the way down. Okay. And it's probably going to be a little.
Want me to come back?
Yeah. Come back just a little bit. Okay. And grab right in here, neutral. We're going to press up and come straight down. Nice. We're going to do 10 of these. 5, 6, 7. He's feeling okay?
Yeah.
We got 2 more. And I'm going to have you rack it up. Good. Up. So how's that feel?
Fine.
Yeah? I like how your elbows are in a little bit, so you're not too far open. Next, let's do some bicep curls.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see, do you know what you had last time you did some bicep curls?
Couldn't tell you.
Guys?
No.
Want to go 50s?
I'm not sure to start out.
All right, so let's start with the 25s. Let's see how you're feeling. There you go. We're going to do bilateral, so we're going to do both at once.
How many?
Let's do 10. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have you hold at the top on the next one. And hold. All right, and resist. Good, and back down. 7. And we got 2 more. And the last one, let's resist. Ooh, resist. And go slow on the down. Nice. All right, let me take these from you. And next we got abs. Everybody loves abs. Let's give you this guy, because you're pretty strong. And you probably have a better core than I do, so I'm gonna have you do a plank on here.
Okay.
All right, do you want me to show you first?
Yeah, please.
Yeah? Okay. So I have a terrible core, as you're gonna see. So I like to sit up with my knees on the ground first, get positioned over, and we're just gonna stay here for now.
Okay.
Okay? All right. I'm just gonna have you resist me a little bit. Nice. Resist. Don't let me take it. Don't let me take it, Chris. And stop. Nice.
Good.
How'd that feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the bench. We're gonna add some weight this time.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's throw on, what do we got here? Let's throw on 25s, no 45s? These 25s, no 45s?
The first one's 45. The second one's 45.
Oh, okay. Let's throw on 45 then. Okay, let's see how these go.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna play a little game. So I'm gonna have you do a little slower on the eccentric, so the lowering movement, and then I want you to do an explosive push on my clap.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yep.
Yeah? Let's go. So slow on the down. Up. So we're going to get 10 of these. Up. Up. Oh, no clap.
Yep.
No clap. Up. Good. Nice. Couple more. And last one. Nice, and back. Good. How'd that feel?
Good.
Yeah? Looked pretty easy, I don't know. Okay, and back to the curls. How are you feeling? You feel like you could do a little more on the curls? Yeah? Okay, let's bring it up. I'm going 35s. It's way more than me.
Same thing?
Same thing, yep. And when I say pause, pause at the top. And pause. Please resist. Good, back down. Keep going. And pause. Ooh. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And down. Couple more. And slow on the last down. 2, 3, 4. Nice. I'll grab these from you. Thank you. All right, and back to the blanks.
Same thing?
We're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Because you got a strong core, I'm gonna have you march.
Okay. So what does that mean?
So marching is gonna be, you're in that plank position. When one foot comes up, back down. The next foot comes up, back down. Please. And hold it. Ooh, yes. And not me knock you over. Oh, don't fall over. Don't fall over. And keep moving. And don't fall over. And done. Those feel okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
So that's a little intro to our workouts here. As we go, we're going to progress, get a little heavier on the bench, a little more fun with the ball.
Okay.
But now you're feeling okay. Do you want any water, a towel, anything?
Sure, I'll take some water.
Yeah? Okay. Well, wherever the water is, we don't have any, so that's too bad for you. But let's take a seat over here. We're going to go through a little bit of an idea of what we can do for you to get a program going. Okay. So you feeling okay? Any pain after that?
No, no.
No?
Good.
Okay, so full body, what I would want to see from you would be coming in like 2 times a week with me. We could set you up with our 24 session package. This is 2,400. You can use that over the span of 90 days and 2 times a week with me. And then if you want to come in on your off days, do a little bit more full body, I can help you out there too. Just give you a little plan to go with what we had done in our session together.
So there's a workout plan that you get with the training?
Yeah, lifetime. On the app, if you've seen the app before, on there you'll have your own account, and we'll send you like a little demo that you can do by yourself.
I just do one day and then you design my workouts for the rest of the week?
You could. The only thing is you probably won't find the same intensity, and then if anything is taken, which it often is, what time do you think you'll be in?
What do you mean?
For your trainings? Do you think you'll be coming in during the rush hours or more quiet hours at the gym?
Quiet like this, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So you'll probably have all your equipment, which would be good. But if you need a spot on, say, the bench, we want to get stronger, yeah? That's like our main goal, full body, get stronger. So if you're pushing really heavy weight, stay on the bench, right? We don't want to get injured, anything there. So On your off days, I would say more of accessory workout. And then sessions with me, we can really push the weight, make sure we're working that progressive overload, getting stronger each time we come in, but doing it by yourself. I don't want to see any injuries, right?
Okay. So, I don't know, it's kind of expensive. So, the $1,200 is, I don't know if I'll be able to do that right now. So maybe I'm just going to go home and think about it.
Okay. I mean, if you want, we can drop it to 1 session a week. Like you were saying, I can give you those accessory workouts to do by yourself. And then when you come in with me once a week, we can drop that price down a little bit, go to the 12 package. I think that's about, you said 1,200, so it's about like 800 for the 12. And like I said, you know, if there's a week where you can't come in, you can do your workouts by yourself, and then you have 90 days to use those. Okay.
Yeah, I think I don't have my credit card with me, so I just kind of want to think about it. And then what's the best way, just to email you, or how do I get back to you?
You can email me. That only thing is if you're trying to work with me right now, I have a lot of people waiting to work with me. So any spots that I have right now might end up being taken.
Okay. All right, well, I'll just, I'll think about it and let you know.
All right, so what do you have to think about?
Again, finances, I just don't know if it's going to work with my budget right now. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the market I'm kind of concerned about. So I just want to give it a couple of days. It's Friday, so if I can get back to you on Monday, that would be best.
Okay. So do you mind if I ask what is priority right now for you in terms of your finances? Obviously, you want to stay in good health, so making sure like we're picking good foods, which is normally more expensive, yeah. But anything else there?
No, just want to make sure it's, you know, like I said, it's the weekend, so I just want to kind of let it mull over and think about it.
Okay. So if you want to go home, think about it, you can. The only thing is right now you're probably pretty motivated right now, trying to let that sit in, take some time away from the gym, right? You're probably going to come in and there's going to be those excuses building up over the weekend. So now would be the best time to jump on it if you want to get going and you want to get serious.
Okay.
But if not, like, you can definitely take the weekend and get back to me.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this.
Oh, God.
What do you think? I'll take the mic from you.
Oh, yes, thank you. I need help.
No, not at all. So always highlight the pros, right? So you could tell she's nervous. And what do we typically do when we're nervous?
Fidget.
Good. Yeah, your posturing was really good.
Okay.
You had a good presentation.
I talk with my hands, sis.
I thought you were going to say you talk too much.
I do talk too much. I do.
You talk yourself out of it.
I do.
Yeah. And so I actually just did a YouTube on this, and the best sales tip is say less.
Yeah.
And so again, it's good to do this role playing and doing more of it with other people you know, significant others, coworkers, so you get those reps in. I'm very confident because I've been doing this for 20 years, so I'm ready for all of those scenarios. I really, from a management perspective, they're really going to like how she kept on being persistent. Now, you always need to understand role playing is a role play. So you may be thinking right now, like, oh, I would be pissed off if a trainer were to do that to me. In this scenario, they want that. You need to read the clients. I've had clients come in before and they'll say things like, I didn't bring my credit card. I'm not going to buy training today. I want to see if you're good or not. So I'm going to respect that. I'm going to take them through a hell of a workout, and then I'm going to say afterwards, let's schedule a time for you to come back in, and we'll go over the next session then. So that would be one small piece of advice. If someone wants to think over the weekend, because it's very common, it's Friday. If you want to think over the weekend, you say, awesome, totally understand. Let's schedule you in the same time on Monday, and when you come back in, we can talk about it. So at least they're in the books.
Yeah.
All right, so that would be my one suggestion there. The second one is just present a plan off of what I want, not what you want. You notice what you said?
Yeah.
You said, I'm going to suggest 2 times. What if I wanted to train 6 times? You just sold yourself short.
Yeah.
So you can nip that in the butt by saying, how was that workout? I was purposely being a little quiet because I wanted her to ask questions and try to get involved, and she did a good job. Again, this is good because you can tell you're a little nervous, and you're going to, the way that she controlled the room, I really liked that. At no point did I think she didn't know what she was doing. She did 2 sets for the round, and that's usually what the mock interviews will do. Anywhere from 2 to 3. If the manager said that they wanted you to do another circuit, you would just do a back into a tricep into another ab exercise. Doing CAA is typically better with dudes because if you do CCA, upper body push, upper body pull, I haven't been working out for a long time. It may be too much. So if it was typically a girl scenario, I have a girl, she wants to grow her glutes. What I would do is hinge, squat, or a unilateral for the first core, upper body push or pull for the second core, and then an accessory. So here she did a great job doing bench press into curls, into the abs. I liked how she got involved and engaged as the manager. I'm thinking, okay, she didn't get her phone out and just say do a plank and not be there. She was in control. I liked the warm-up that you did. That was great. You got involved, tapped me around a little bit. Confidence will help grow with that. So when you're doing that, that's when you can ask questions. Tell me about your day. Tell me about your profession. What do you like to do? If they're being quiet, then you might need to talk a little bit more. Oh, those are cool shoes. Where'd you get them? Noble. Well, have them try to open up a little bit. The goal during the assessment part is to get them to talk more. I had a low back issue. She screened it, which I liked. She's like, can you touch your toes? Is there any pain? She was being very cautious of that, which is good. You could have done a little more, maybe go to the side, come back. Maybe have me sit down and pull in. We have some videos on YouTube at the fourth. So you do flexion, extension, lateral flexion, and then tension to see which really irritates it. And then whatever irritates it, maybe don't do. And so she went into the bench press. The bar was fine. What you could have done is you could have asked, how much do you want to warm up with? Mm-hmm. And if the person says, I don't know, then you have to kind of size them up and say, okay, the bar's light, obviously, but you want to check out form. And then we went to 135. And I liked how she did a little clap, made it kind of fun, a little different. And then ideally the next round is when you could really get after it and put on, more weight to see how it is. Again, the role play is really challenging because it's all hypothetical scenarios. They're probably going to give you an injury, or the other thing is the manager just may want to work out. So if I'm going to have my potential trainer right here come in today, I'm like looking at my schedule on my clock and it's like, shit, I have 8 sessions after this. I don't have time to work out. I'm going to be like, hey, take me through a badass chest workout. And I'm actually going to want that. So she would need to give me a good chest workout. So I'd go one more, go a little heavier, and then the next circuit, do some incline dumbbells, maybe do some arm work again. And then the last circuit, do some chest flies, some push-ups, get that burn in there. Because I want to see if she can push me. It's one, being safe with your clients, but also, do you have the intensity to get your clients the single most important thing, which is results. So talk to everyone about what was going through your mind. And I liked right before you said you're an introvert. And so this is getting you out of your comfort zone. And that's great. You got to get out of your comfort zone to grow. So talk to us a little bit more about what was going through your mind with this.
Let's put this here. Don't mess up. Something that should have been going through my mind was the 10 checkpoints during the warm-up. I think I kind of paused and I asked you, did I hit everything? So I think I did, yeah. I did the squats.
You can do some breathing drills if you want.
Breathing, that was the other one, yeah. As you go through it, it's nice because you get warmed up and relax a little bit. And I've been doing personal training. I've been doing circuit groups for 2 years. So I'm used to that environment. So once I'm getting going in an environment, I'm good and I can think on my feet. But thinking on my feet, in a new environment, very tough for me because I was saying earlier, I like to overthink and I like to overthink. So
the best piece of advice when it comes to overthinking is to ask an open-ended question, because then it gives you time to think. So tell me about your job. Tell me about your day. So you were asking kind of closed-ended questions. Mm-hmm. So how was your morning? Fine. Tell me about your morning. Now it's an opportunity for me to talk. Tell me about your job. Did you work today? Yes. Simple one answer. So when you ask an open-ended question, tell me about your family. Tell me about where you grew up. Tell me about, you want to try to open up Pandora's box to get them talking. And you respect them. You're a chameleon. If your client is kind of quiet, respect it, but you can also say to them, what type of trainer do you want me to be? Do you want me to be the rah, rah, rah? Do you want me to be quiet? Do you want me to be counting every single rep? I need to know to make this the most enjoyable session for you, because it's all about you and getting the results that you want. You haven't worked out since COVID, and you've done well, but we want to take you to that next level. So you did a good job with that. I thought that it was a nice little circuit. You're going to overcome those natural thoughts.
Yeah. Shoot, I was going to say something, but I got too involved while I was listening. I'm a good listener. But yeah, like the closed-ended questions are not great. Like what I was saying earlier, getting in my environment and the role playing. That's what I was going to say. The role playing is very tricky, at least for myself, because it's kind of your job is to make it tough for me. And typically, what I found working with clients is they're pretty flexible. Like you'll say like, let's do this. They'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like they don't really question it. You've been in this like 20 something years. Yeah. So you're going to challenge me.
Poke a little more. Yeah. So they want to see most trainers freak out about sales. She did a really good job of being consistent, good body language. She's facing me. She didn't fidget and she just talked too much, but that's fine. You'll overcome that. But the one thing that she was concerned about before, you're saying, is the warm-up. And so we practiced a few before this. So having 3 or 4 dynamic warm-ups, that's really what they want at Lifetime. A dynamic warm-up, get into something that's going to be more strength-based, get into something after that that's going to be more middle-range hypertrophy, end off with a Metcon if you had time. So you just ask the client, if you got a little more left in the tank, do a Metcon. So what could you do for a Metcon at the end?
Like we were saying earlier, we have the bike right here. So we could do like the 20 on, 20 seconds on, 30 seconds on. Take a minute break, half a minute break. Half minute break. Maybe do some push-ups or something in between. You can do like wall sits with like a ball slammer or something. You could do front carries.
To kick the shit out of the client. That's what you do. So like at the end, do the high intense stuff. In the beginning, you don't want to do jumping jacks and all this stuff because it's going to compromise force production. And so do your bike into jumps, into push-ups, into an ab, and then go right through it and just go until 2-3 rounds. Your client's completely exhausted. Metabolic conditioning. So that's the template that you understand that they want. So we didn't foam roll because there was nothing that was tight or that I wanted to. Low back pain. We went in to see what I could do. And then move, dynamic warm up. And then you warm up for the first set, and then you go heavy, strength. Try to get down to maybe 5 to 8 reps. We went fast, so that's power, which is good. And then the second circuit would be the incline press or push-ups or whatever, hit hypertrophy, 6 to 12 rep range, go to fatigue. And at the end is when you do more endurance, metabolic conditioning. That's the template that Lifetime wants to see you present to the manager or that role play scenario. Do you have any questions for me or maybe anyone that's thinking about some stuff?
I'm sure I'll think of some. As you know, I'll text you. Any questions? Shoot. No, I mean, I think like practicing role playing at home, like with anyone. Yeah. Anyone, really, because I mean, that's what you're going to be working with is anyone. You're not going to be working with your significant other. If you are, you can kick the shit out of them easily. But
significant other objection, time objections, let me think about it, money. Those are the big 4 you should constantly be reviewing.
Yeah.
You did good.
Thank you.
Proud of you. Nice job.